You pick up a product you've been buying for years. The price tag doesn't feel unfamiliar. That familiarity gives you a sense of security. However, visible security can be misleading. The number didn't change, the quantity did. The package is lighter than before, but the amount inside has decreased. The shelf layout hasn't changed at all, yet the value inside has shifted. There is no explanation, no news coverage, no warning label explaining what changed. Just a quiet and hard to notice adjustment. And most people move on without noticing or questioning it. It's called shrinkflation. Instead of directly raising prices, companies reduce the size of the product while keeping the cost stable. If the price increased by 20%, you would notice immediately. But if the volume dropped by 20%, your eyes would still focus only on the number on the label. Our minds are conditioned to track price tags, not grams, not volume, not subtle reductions in scale. And that psychological blind spot is exactly where it takes effect. Rising costs are real. Raw materials become more expensive, transportation costs increase, labor costs rise, profit margins shrink. Companies respond to this. That's expected. But the method reveals something deeper. By changing quantity instead of price, they preserve the perception of affordability while quietly lowering purchasing power. From the outside, everything looks the same, but the foundation of value perception shifts. You might think competition protects you. If one brand shrinks, another should offer better value, but often, reductions happen within the same cycle, especially with essential goods. If baby formula drops from 900 grams to 830 grams, and alternatives follow the same pattern, your choice narrows, not between higher and lower quality, but between smaller and smaller. The market didn't collapse, it recalibrated together. Do a simple calculation. If a product shrinks by 12% and the price remains the same, your money now buys 12% less. You give the same effort and receive a smaller return. No crisis, no panic, no visible emergency, just a silent decline in the material value of your time, and the effect grows like a snowball. Here's what makes it lasting. When inflation stabilizes, sizes usually don't return to their original state. The reduced version becomes the standard. Over time, you adapt. Your expectations adjust downward. What seemed temporary becomes normal, and once something becomes normal, it no longer feels like a loss. It simply becomes standard. Years later, a mega or family size appears. It's marketed as value, presented as convenience, framed as an upgrade, but often it resembles what used to be standard. Only now it comes with a higher price. The reference point has shifted, not with a dramatic leap, but gradually, and gradual change is the hardest to detect. This is how living standards change without dramatic events. Gram by gram, label by label, cycle by cycle. You may earn more in nominal terms, your salary may increase, but if the physical return of that income shrinks, progress becomes relative. The treadmill speeds up, the reward quietly scales down, and adaptation replaces awareness. Next time you shop, don't focus only on the sticker price. Check the weight, compare the cost per kilogram or liter. Pay attention to proportions, because value doesn't always disappear loudly. Sometimes it is quietly redefined, and in systems that evolve slowly, being aware does not mean reacting emotionally. It's a strategic position, and in the long run, the position you take determines the outcome.